Breaking news, an update now on a story that we first brought you last night at 10 o'clock. Investigators believe one of the two people found dead in a home up in Sumner County is a wanted fugitive. News Channel 5's Matthew Torres has been following this story for us all morning long. He is in Cottontown. This guy was wanted apparently for a bank robbery. You're telling us, Matthew?
Yeah, that is what officials are saying this morning. That is what they believe, that the two people found dead at this home right here. One of them is that bank robber. Now, in fact, the neighbor was visiting the homeowner here around 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon when she made that brutal discovery. Get this, though. She said she heard what sounded like fireworks just 5 hours earlier. Well, it turns out there was actually a shootout inside this home. This morning, that homeowner and the second person are dead after being shot. That second man is believed to be that wanted bank robber from Bowling Green who was last spotted around this area here on Highway 25. It's actually this very same road where officials were offering rides to residents as the manhunt for the suspect continued. The homeowner, we have learned, owns several guns. Neighbors say he was a truck driver who would have just returned home for the weekend.
We're a small town. We're small town people. We normally huddle together. We stick together as families, what we do. And since we're so small town, you see something like this happening, it's like outrageous. We're not in a big city.
Hi. The road was shut down for last night as the investigation continued, but as you can tell, it has reopened. There is one deputy out here this morning to watch over the home, but really no word yet, though, on when investigators will return. We are live in Cottontown. Matthew Torres, News Channel 5.
All right, Matthew, thanks for the update on that. Also, some breaking news this morning. We're watching an FAA employee behind bars after police say he was threatening folks at the Nashville airport, the employees there. News Channel 5's Kimberly Davis is live for us at the airport right now with more on this story. Kimberly, good morning. What happened on this?
Steve, well, it's a bizarre story. That suspected FAA employee was escorted out in handcuffs. We're told he had a hard time walking because he showed up to his flight drunk. And we're told he had no problem expressing his mind and his concerns as he cursed at law enforcement. Now, we're told police arrested 39-year-old Matthew Jenkins at Nashville International Airport after he showed up for his Southwest flight drunk. We're told he appeared to be drunk and threatened a BNA employee. Police say when officers arrived on the scene, Jenkins was loud and began to curse in front of customers and children. We're told he was unsteady while walking and complained about not getting veteran preferences. Now, during this whole altercation, we're told he stated several times that he was a FAA employee and that he was very upset about not getting those veteran preferences. Now, they asked for him to leave several times, but he refused. They even offered him a cab, but he turned down that request, and now he's sitting behind bars facing a charge of public intoxication. For now, we are live at BNA. I'm Kimberly Davis, News Channel 5.
And new this morning, a Spring Hill man will spend the next 20 years in prison for embezzling money from his former employer. Robert Majors also has to pay more than $640,000 in restitution. Majors pleaded guilty back in March of 2015 for wire fraud. We're told he embezzled money from Irving Materials for 7 years, using the cash to pay his mortgage, his credit card debt, and a cruise to Italy. Tennessee is just 2 weeks away from the guns on campus law taking effect, and UT is outlining its new policies. The law will generally allow all full-time state college employees with handgun carry permits to have guns on campus, but the weapon must be concealed and the school must tell police who is armed. Firearms are banned from the stadium and the gym during events. Also, if there's an accidental discharge, the permit holder is liable and not the university.
A second man is finding himself behind bars this morning after admitting that he was the getaway driver for a robbery. DeMontre Logsdon facing aggravated robbery charges for his alleged role in that June 1st robbery of the Walmart on Gallatin Pike. The 18-year-old identified as a suspect after a Metro detective recognized him from surveillance video. The suspected gunman in this case, Timothy Ensley, was arrested on June the 6th.